I wanted you to tell us about what drew you to New York City and if the energy of New York really propels you in your creative career.
Sure. I know what did draw me to maybe. I wonder if subconsciously Law and Order. Like maybe on a deep level, Law and Order ingrained into my memory and in my DNA. But I'd never even been here when I moved here, which is really stupid. Right?
How did you get here? Did you drive here or did you fly here?
I flew.
All right.
I flew JetBlue, probably.
There you go. I like JetBlue.
This is an ad for JetBlue.
JetBlue, we're looking for sponsors.
A lot of free snacks on JetBlue.
It's a good airline.
Favorite part. I flew here. I had been living in Los Angeles, and I was managing a film festival. And, quote unquote, had a nervous breakdown. I realized that I flipped out when they were trying to make me the director, and they were trying to pass me the torch, and I was only 23, and I freaked out because I was realizing it wasn't what I wanted to do with my life. Even it's a great, what a cool thing to run a film festival. But I was like, I think I want to do something else. And I freaked out and I quit my job, and my very good friend at the time, Willa, still my good friend. She was from Philly, and we were living together, and she's like, I think I want to move back to New York. Come with me? And I was like, okay.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, so really on a whim, and didn't think very much about it at all. I think if I had thought more about it, I probably wouldn't have gone. Be like, what am I doing? Moving to a town I know nobody in that's, on the other side of the country. But then I wasn't very happy in LA. So I think New York felt a lot better in so many ways. I love the energy, and I physically just loved walking around so much. It's something you can't do so much in Los Angeles. You can walk around specific neighborhoods, but you can't just sort of
get lost.
Yeah. Or there's no public transit really in LA.
Right.
You can't just sort of wander the city. It's and I just loved New York when I got here, and things started to just basically go my way a lot more. I just had a lot of really cool opportunities come my way by being here. And what is the second part of the question? What was
the second part of the question?
Why does it inspire me?
The energy of energy. Yeah.
Well, it's the anxiety of the city. You better do it. You better get it done. Because everyone's getting stuff done around you, and you don't get stuff done, you're screwed.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're gonna wake up 40 and alone. No one will come to your party. I think as everyone says, the hustle, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're I too want to, even with the book, once I got into the New Yorker, and then I'm doing that for a little bit, and then other people have books coming out. I'm like, what? I want a book? Can I do a book? I do that. I do that too, Yeah. And I think it's your energy of your colleagues and your friends, and accomplishing things and putting on really cool stuff, and really sort of expanding their art is it really, as I said, gets you hot and bothered.
It does.
Gets you going.
I got another one that'll get you nice and hot and bothered. I had a follow-up question, but since you mentioned Law and Order, my follow-up was, who is your all-time favorite prosecutor? I'm going with Jack McCoy.
Oh yeah, well, obviously.
Oh
yeah. No, I mean, would I don't think I could. I thought you were gonna say who would I bang on Law and Order, and I was like Jerry Orbach. I was ready to shout it.
I tell you what, I have a friend out in Portland who threw an 85th birthday party for Jerry Orbach and did it up completely. Had a face painter there, had a DJ. It was Jerry Orbach and Princess Leia. They shared the same birthday. So he threw a birthday party, and he almost got Jerry Orbach's son to come to the party.
Oh, I thought you were saying Jerry was there. I was like, what?
No, he's dead.
What? I know. I know that. Okay. Whew.
All right, moving on.
But Jack McCoy, obviously.
Yeah, Jack McCoy, he's the best.